Hey, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about gold and silver. What was the ratio in Bible's time? And what does it mean for us today? Let's jump right into it. First, let's see what Haggai 2:8 says. It says, "The silver is mine and the gold is mine, says the Lord of hosts." I don't know if you ever heard Robert Kiyosaki saying that silver and gold is God's money. Well, that's where it's coming from, because God said that the silver is mine and the gold is mine. So God's money is silver and gold. Now, let's go into the scriptures right here. In Proverbs 16:16, it says, "How much better is it to get wisdom than gold, and to get understanding rather to be chosen than silver." Now, what was the actual amounts of gold and silver in Solomon's temple? So this is the verse right here that they're using to say that the silver, gold, weight, and silver, it's a ratio of 10:1. So Solomon's temple had 10 times more silver than gold in terms of weight. So, I mean, Solomon's was one of the wisest person on earth, was the wisest person on earth. So wise, so smart. And he chose to have in his temple a ratio of 10:1 silver. So in your stack, okay, this is silver right here. This is a 10 ounces coin. This is a 1 ounce coin right here. And this is a 10 ounce. So 10 of them ounce make this big round pound. So in your stack of silver, okay, you should have by weight 10 times more ounce of silver than gold. Now let's go further and see more about this. There's so many things that we could talk about, but right here, in the ancient world, particularly in the time of Solomon and later during the Persian and Greek empires, the value, not weight, of silver to gold was often 12:1 or 15:1. Example, in the Persian Empire, Book of Esther period, historians record that 1 gold darik equals 15 silver sigloi. That's a 15:1 ratio value. So back then, in Solomon's time, it said that silver was nothing accounted of in the days of Solomon. This suggests that gold was vastly more valued. Economists and historians estimate that during Solomon's era, the value ratio could easily have been 15:1 or even higher, based on the abundance of silver and the rarity of gold. This is supported by the weight ratio of 10:1 in silver's favor, and yet gold remained far more precious, showing a value ratio exceeding the weight ratio, likely around 15:1 or more. Now in the Roman Empire, which is the New Testament era, which is like maybe like about 2,000 years after Solomon. By the time of Jesus, the value ratio of silver to gold hovered around 12:1 to 15:1. The denarius silver coin versus aureus gold coin, about 25 denarii, etc., etc. But basically it means 12:1 to 15:1 in a conservative average. When Jesus was betrayed for 30 pieces of silvers, that was a relatively small price, reinforcing silver lower value compared to gold. Now, ratio in temple donation. Silver weight is 10 times greater than gold, but the value of gold far outweighed silver. If the value ratio was 15:1, then 1 gold talent equals value of 15 silver talents. 100,000 gold talents equals 1.5 million silver talents worth. 15:1 value ratio inferred from the 10:1 weight ratio. What does this all mean, guys? It means that from the Bible's time, the ratio was about 1 to 15, 1 to 12. Now here we got it, okay? 1 to 15, 1 to 15, 12 to 1, 10 to 1. So it's from 10 to 1 to 15 to 1. And today's time, we are at 100 to 1 for silver. And silver back then was only used for jewels and like to make like those bowls and trumpets, like just like some kind of like luxurious metal, but not that much because we're using it to make trumpets and things like that. But these days, okay, if you would want to make a trumpet out of silver, your trumpet would be worth like probably $10,000. So they don't use silver to make trumpets anymore. Now silver is much more rare these days. Let me see if I can show you this. I'll go like this here on silverinstitute.com. Silver plays an incredible role into solar panels. All of those solar panels, each one of them is filled with silver. It takes silver because silver is the best electrical, I don't know how to say that, to carry electricity. Silver is used in to coat body implants. Silver in electronics, the world's best metal conductor of electricity, recorded a new high of 193.5 million ounces in 2023 just for electronics. All of those silver vanish into the nature of electronics. It's used, it's gone. It's not stacked into a warehouse, it's used. Silver catalyst, right there. They use this to create some kind of chemicals, but only this used 10 million ounces of silver a year to create this thing. Also silver in brazing and soldering, silver in bearings, silver in medicine, silver in your automobile, silver in water purification, silver in photography, etc., etc. All things that are increasing and increasing, especially the electronics. Everything is becoming electronics in this world. Everything. So imagine how much the price of silver should be if we were going back into a ratio that is like closer to 1 to 20. Now we're 100 to 1. So it's incredible, guys. Get into silver. I believe it should be really good. Not a financial advisor, but certainly someone who's really interested in silver. Thank you for watching. Check my next videos.